Thanks for joining me. I've just come back from Molineux where it finished Wolves 0, Celta Vigo 1 on today, Saturday the 9th of August 2025. It's not the best and it's a bit disconcerting really. Obviously, got to smell the coffee because all the pre-season friendlies, Burnley behind closed doors, Stoke, and then all the continental ones, including Lens and today and last Sunday, we haven't won one. Although, if you're being positive, we could say that in the Stoke one we really would have won, but the goal, there was 3 offside and there was no VAR. And on the other games where we've lost them all, about 3 in a row, the goals have come when we've swapped the squad, not when Jose Sar's been in goal. But having said that, today we seemingly played our strongest 11, which is a strong indication how we're going to line up next week against Man City. The starting lineup was Sarr in goal, Hervé, Doherty, Agbadou, Totti, Wolf. It's just disappeared off my screen. Yeah, Totti. Yeah, Wolf. Hold on, just give me a moment. Yeah, Totti, Wolf, João Gomez, Andre, Arias, Lopez, and Strand Larsen. The only possible change next week might be for Hervé to make way for Lopez, Rodrigo Gomez. The subs were Bentley, Johnston, unused, Hugo Bueno, Santiago Bueno, Manetti, Wang, Mosquera, Kalajdzic, Rodrigo Gomez, Chirewa, unused, Bellegarde, Mane and Lima, those 2 also unused. Most of the team now with beginning to take Vito Pereira's shape were 6-footers, but 6 foot plus. But who was it? João Gomez, Andre Gomez, and Hervé. They were the ones who were probably under 6 foot in the team. So that's probably a reaction to all the goals what we let in from set pieces last season. But that's not an issue. We lacked ideas. It was one of them games where you could say we could be playing until midnight and we still wouldn't score. Hervé, he tried, but it just wasn't there. I don't know if he had an off day or he's just not that standard. He played us into trouble after 14 minutes, which was pretty much his first involvement, and they nearly scored. We didn't create anything. As I say, there was an occasion in the first half. There was a good run by Fer Lopez and John Arias had some good footwork on a couple of occasions, but on this occasion he had a bit of good footwork and he had a hard shot, but it was straight at the keeper who saved easy. There was a few occasions where Celta Vigo broke through our defence. They cut our defence open many times, but they didn't score. One of them, there was a last-ditch tackle by Doherty, and there was an occasion where there was a long ball through by them, and our goalie was coming out for it, and Totti headed it back to him, and our goalie just managed to scramble it off the line, and it was as it was heading towards being an own goal, kind of like Leedham Shilton when Andy Gray scored in the 1980 League Cup final. So several times they were through on goal. The second half, there was one change at the start. I don't know if it was tactical or if it was because David Muller-Wolf got a knock on the head in the first half, and it may be, I don't know if he was groggy, if there was the concussion protocols in place, but yeah, David Muller-Wolf was replaced by Hugo Lopez Bueno, and there was one occasion where Hugo Lopez Bueno, he got caught, he got done for pace by their winger, robbed, who cut in, and he had no business getting a shot in, and it just, with the outside of his foot, it just trickled wide. But there was 58 minutes, we got caught out on the left by number 18, Pablo Duran, I think it was. He'd been rolling around and he got the bird from the crowd, and but typical, he got up. About a minute later, he got the goal. Wolves, that you could say that the only bright marks were Fer Lopez looked quite good, as did Arias. Wolf, he didn't really have chance to prove anything, but we really need to add to our squad, because we've lost a lot of players, and there's talk of Wang, Sasa Kalajic, and Fabio Silva also leaving before the end of the transfer window, which is at the end of the month. But really, we need to start strengthening as soon as we can. I know that the transfer window doesn't close. It's the 9th today, and it's got over 20. It's got about 22 days left. But we want the squad to start blending together before the season gets too long. Ideally, we needed to get all the players in position before the season started, so that they could start getting a bit of squad cohesion. Recently, we've been linked with the Juventus right back, Savona, and the Coventry City right back, the Dutch right back. And there's been so much talk, but we've only signed Fer Lopez. We completed the signing of John Arias, and we got Wolf, and there was Larson, but it's not enough. Have we progressed with Tete in replacing Matt Hobbs? Well, time will tell, but Man City next week, and if today's anything to go by, there's alarm bells ringing, but we just hope that that we can start strengthening the squad in the week, because 1 week to go and no wins, and it's not bad luck, but we really need to do something. But thanks for listening, and let me know your opinions. If you could smash a like to help the algorithms on YouTube. But it finished here, Wolves 0, Celta Vigo 1, and speak to you next time. God bless.